Hey guys, I'm Keaton Pickett. I'm a trumpet player, and this is my second year with the corps. First and foremost, I want to say that the talent this year, from what I've been exposed to in the trumpet section, is incredible. All the vets that I get to see again, working with those people is amazing to be able to spend more time with them, and also the rookies that we have are not necessarily rookies in my eyes because they all seem to be extremely talented, and I'm sure that goes for the whole corps as well. Backstory about me, I'm 16 and I'm finishing up my junior year in high school, and I've had 2 years of marching band experience currently, and 1 year of drum corps experience. I had 1 year of marching band experience before my rookie year last year. And I auditioned last year, very last minute in May, because one of my friends suggested that I try it out to fill a hole, and I did, and I made it, and here I am today. I had 2 weeks to prepare for the season, which was one of the scariest things that I have ever had to do, because going into that kind of environment from high school straight into drum corps and finalist drum corps is pretty, it's difficult. But making the corps was a huge honor for me to do, and I knew that I had to work my butt off as much as I possibly could. So from that point on, it was just box drill and circle drill and practicing music all day, every day when I got home from school, from the 5th grade, when I got home coloring or whatever I did. Anyway, so being a rookie last year, I learned a lot of things, as most rookies do, of course, but I learned where my limits were, and they were way beyond what I thought that they were initially when I went in May to audition. Throughout my rookie year, I struggled a lot, as people may have known from mainly all days. I had lots of issues getting used to the swing of things and learning how this activity works. And as Jake said in his video, he said he struggled a lot as a rookie too, and I feel like I'm in the same boat as him. And thankfully, I feel like I'm up to par the level of a member should be now, and I really, really want to improve. As a second-year member, I know that things are very different because you feel like you know everything, but you really don't. So my goal for this year is to just focus on my own thing, and if somebody needs help, by all means, I'll help them the best I can if they ask for it, but from that point on, it's just I have blinders on and I just focus on cleaning my own show. So that's my plan, that's my approach this year, and just to improve myself as a member of this corps in our progress throughout the season. So obviously this activity means the world to me. I wouldn't have 2012 finals picture up there, and really means a lot, and I wouldn't wear my Delta every single day if this activity didn't mean the world to me. More specifically, Spirit of Atlanta. I'd say most of my friends are a part of this corps, or this activity, but mainly this corps. So I really feel like that's something special that this corps has to offer. And this corps has obviously done it's done so many things to me in my life, and I feel like it's my job to give back to the corps by being an absolute BA this year and many more years. I don't even know when I age out, it's way down the road. But anyway, I really think that this corps deserves me to work my hardest every single day this summer, and also in the off-season, because that's when corps get good, right? In the off-season, I guess. And last year I gave 100% every day, or at least from what I thought was 100%, but this year I know that my boundaries, I have way more that I know I can go. I can push myself even more this year, which is going to be really cool to watch. And as Uncle Chris says all the time, you have to fight for every single inch in this activity, and I really am going to think that in my mind the whole summer, and hopefully that'll help a lot. And first and foremost, I want to stay committed to the cleanliness of the show. I know this activity, lots of fun things can happen, and everybody has all these jokes about things that happen over the summer, but this summer I really want to spend a lot of my attention, lots of focus on the show first, and then when it's time to relax, when it's time to do laundry or eat or pack or whatever, that's my time to goof off and not on the field. Or we have certain races that occur, but I don't know what that's about. Anyway, now more specific promises that I want to make in my commitment here. I want to make a promise to the music staff, specifically Clark. And as the trumpet vets know, last year I was a very timid person when it came to playing. So I know this activity, and specifically our corps for the programs that we put out, we rely very heavily on coming out of our shell and being performers. So I feel like I need to make a promise to everybody in the corps and Clark that I'm going to come out of my shell this summer. I came out a lot last year, but this year I'm really going to push myself even further in that regard. And I have a promise to the visual staff, and Dan, I hope you're watching this. I'm going to promise that I'm going to pay attention to every single detail, and I'm not going to cut any corners. I'm going to make sure that everything I do is up to the standards, beyond the standards that the staff has. I'm going to push the staff, basically. I want to make a promise to the trumpet section, specifically that I'll be checked in every single rep, and we're not going to be I'm not going to be called out for having my eyes on the ground or not watching the conductor or something. I really want to make sure that I'm there for you guys, that I'm mentally and physically checked in the whole show, the whole rehearsal, every moment. And I find that the best way to represent this activity is in the off-season. Yeah, it's good to meet and greet people in uniform and show off the Delta and be like, oh, this activity is great during the season, but I find that representing the corps positively in the off-season is incredibly important, and I've had lots of people tell me I'm auditioning for such and such corps because they said that you represented Spirit so well, and I feel like the best way I can do that is to represent this activity, Spirit of Atlanta, so well that it makes this activity grow even more. And we get that much more respect for what we put out, because people tell me all the time, Spirit of Atlanta has the best people, I want to go there so bad, you guys are such a family and stuff. Well, of course we are, because we have such great members, and we realize that representing this activity is very important. So I want to make a promise to you guys that I will continue to represent this activity the best of my ability, in a positive way, spread the word, whatever. So anyway, there's my video, and thanks.